Hello, everybody.
And this is where you get to ask us questions and where we get to answer you honestly, unfiltered. And as you can see, it's Christmas time.
Yes.
So here we are with Christmas outfits and the return of the famous Thaiger painting. More on this a bit later, but the painting is back.
Right.
The painting is back.
Do you want to explain what's near your computer?
You mean my Christmas ornaments?
Yes. What is that? Why is it so long?
I don't really
Okay.
know.
You don't know. All right.
These questions you
Random.
ask are slightly concerning, Natalie.
All
Okay,
right.
here we go. Money machine gun. A really long question. Wait, West Texas Greg joins us again. Hello, West Texas. Mr. Triple Jack 82. King Cardano 2.9 million. Good afternoon from Sydney. Good afternoon. Test and go may be gone. Sing it to me, because that is music to my ears.
Do you want to sing?
Why is that music to his ears if test and go is gone? Are you living in Thailand, West Texas? Or are you in America?
Sorry. There's a bit of a delay.
Yes. If
Okay.
the test and go finishes, what do people do if they've had hotel bookings elsewhere? That is an excellent question, Mr. Triple Jack. Currently, it's uncertain. If the government does decide to make the decision to stop test and go, then they would also be responsible to give guidelines on questions such as this. It would be inappropriate for me to comment on that as I do not know the answer.
Me neither.
Okay.
Great banter session. Okay, Money Machine Gun. Maybe we should start with his because it's long and
Okay.
it seems important.
Okay.
He says, I really need to know, do people get a regular fever anymore? What happened to heart attacks, car accidents, strokes, pneumonia, etc.? Is everybody dying just from COVID? Where are the numbers? I'm not sure where this is coming from, but if your general question is like, why are we focusing on only COVID numbers and not the other statistics where people kind of pass away from? My only analogy is like, or not analogy, but this is what's happening currently, and it's kind of like the thing to look at, right? It's kind of saying like, oh, the Amazon is on fire, and we're all putting our attention to the Amazon fire, and then somebody comes up and says like, yeah, but what about the little forest in my backyard, right? Well, this is kind of like the bigger thing that is going on right now, and so we should kind of put a little bit more emphasis to kind of subside the fire as you may, because things will always happen. That's the best explanation I can give for that one.
All right. Welcome, Brian Street. Welcome, Dmitry Katsov. Welcome, Hershinger and Metal Stamping. A lot of the usual folks joining us from the morning show, from the other shows. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the show. West Texas Greg is in Texas. Makes sense. I'm vaccinated, COVID-free, and ready to travel.
Yeah. Are you going
Alright.
to travel to Thailand? I guess so.
All right, let's take some questions now, Natty. What is your
Okay.
favorite thing about Thailand?
My favorite thing about Thailand is definitely going to be the food. Oh man, I love doing food challenges, but maybe I should hold back on those a little bit because whenever I do weird food challenges, my tummy gets a little bit upset. Although the food is good, but it's either very spicy, very stinky, or something.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
What about you, though? What's your favorite thing about Thailand?
I would say the ability to do whatever I want, whenever I want.
Oh.
I feel like there is a lot of freedom in Thailand. Where in the sense that, yes, a lot of people break the law, right? When it comes to driving, when it comes to doing a lot of things. But that is part of the thing that I like about Thailand as well, that, I've lived in the Middle East before where they've had alcohol regulations, restrictions on time, even if you have relationships and if you're not married, you have to hide it or you can't publicly be affectionate and little things like that, even like holding hands. So coming to a country like Thailand that is accepting of everyone, most all genders. People are generally kind here. They're nice here. You can buy alcohol in 7-Eleven and just drink away your sorrows.
Are you describing your life right now?
Pretty much, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But just having the ability to do all of those things when I want to, having the freedom to choose that, okay, I want to go buy a beer from 7-Eleven and sit on my rooftop and sing songs until I pass out. Yeah, maybe people can do it in other countries too, but that's what I like about Thailand.
Right. But that just kind of makes me think about a point that I did with Chuan and Po I, the Ask the Girls topic, where we were talking about open relationships and or being monogamy, which one is better. And then I saw a couple of comments that were a little bit not towards polygamy, and that's your prerogative. Obviously, you have the choice to choose either one, but to say that monogamy is the only way to go, and therefore you should only do this, and anybody that doesn't do this is not within the system. What social thinks is good or not good is not good.
Natalie, you're such a free spirit.
It's a free spirit.
You're such a free spirit.
I don't even know how I loop that in, but I was just thinking about like restrictions. Like, why are we restricting so much to one thing and then went into relationships for no reason? That was
I said I love Thailand because I feel free here, and then you started talking about monogamy. All right, moving on.
Go on.
Dave Blend says, do you regard yourselves as journalists, reporters, or entertainers? Natalie?
Entertainer.
Definitely entertainer. Sure. I can... with no doubt say that I am absolutely not a journalist. I might report the news, but I don't think I'm a reporter. I feel like that still requires a qualification. Yeah. If anything, we fall under entertainer or YouTube personalities. I mean, we've barely made it on YouTube. We have... we're trying to make it on YouTube. We're still a young company. We're still trying to reach a bigger subscriber base. But yeah, we're trying hard to be... whatever we are, YouTube personalities, I would guess.
Yeah.
Wow, Natty looks gorgeous, says Puerto Rican Jew.
Oh, thank you, Puerto Rican Jew. Now I know your nationality and ethnicity.
Yes.
Great. I'm confused that the government is pushing to have casinos in Thailand, but porn and exotic bars are problems, Wayne says. Yeah. Well... Thailand is a land of a lot of conflicting things. I think we are okay with, the vice being about money, but we're not okay with vice being sexual things. I don't know. That's just the way the culture goes, I guess. But hopefully more in the future, things will progress differently when the newer generation actually becomes the government itself, because right now the country is run by a certain age group and they have certain traditional values that they value, but I don't know, the newer generation might push through. We'll see.
Okay. Gary Shera says, does Natty base her stand-up comedy routine on any humor style or comedian, and whether she has a favorite comedian?
Oh, I already went through that. My favorite comedian at the moment is Ronnie Chen. I used to love Trevor Noah. I still love him, but I just don't watch his stuff that much anymore. I do base my style more on Helen Hong. So if you don't know her because she's not an A-lister comedian yet, go watch her. But because I am really trying to emulate her, I think she's fantastic in the way she delivers things.
Wow, very, very nice. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to pretend like I know who that is.
She's awesome.
Yeah. Mike Tyson says, Merry Christmas. What?
Why would you read it that way? Okay.
No, I don't know. That's how he said it. Is he trying to make fun of Mike Tyson having a lisp? Or like?
Oh, is it? Okay, I didn't even know that.
Khmer Hydro. That's not very nice.
Phil Urban says, where is Som? Where is Som? Who is Som? Do you know who that is?
No, I haven't. I have no idea. Maybe she was an old vlogger, I believe.
Oh, okay.
That's the only Som I know.
Okay.
Never met her though.
Right.
She was a crowd favorite. Yes.
I'm sure she's awesome.
Yes.
Puerto Rican Jew said entertainers are better than reporters. That's right. Yeah, we are.
Thank you for making us feel better. Yes. Wow. Okay, we're lagging behind. Come on, we've got to speed things up, Natalie.
Yes.
Which mall in Bangkok you rate as the top most amazing Christmas decorations this year? I think the two biggest ones are always Central World and Paragon. they're always in competition to see who's the biggest. I like the location of Paragon because as soon as you get out of the BTS, you can see it right in front of you. And there's always some event going on. So I prefer Paragon, but Central World always has the most gigantic trees I've ever seen.
Right. For me, I know it's going to be a little bit controversial, especially if we talk to Tim, but I actually really like the Emporium or Enquartier Christmas tree. It's not made out of trees, but it's made out of a lot of like rainbowy smiley faces, a lot of cartoons on it. I thought it was kind of creative looking and funny looking. Yeah.
Okay.
Any...
Charcoal pill, Matty. 7-Eleven is your friend, and I'm coming to Bangkok next month. Who's Matty? Natty?
Oh, he said like Natty, correction. By the way, I don't know. I've never taken any charcoal pills before, and I don't know about you because if I want to... Really? But if you want to go, shouldn't you just let it out, though? Flush it out.
No, not necessarily, but the charcoal is definitely good for your stomach, too, in a way. I don't know, it helps me whenever I have spicy food. Like after your spicy challenge, I had 2 charcoal tablets immediately.
Oh, really?
And maybe that's why I might have recovered a bit faster because it just cleaned out my stomach. The charcoal tablets will go a long way in helping you in Thailand. Yes.
Right.
Good call. Good shot. Legalize weed in Thailand. Thank you, TY. I think a lot of people agree with you. Thailand is the land of smiles. Thank you, King Cardano.
Actually, can we go back to the weed? Sorry, that was that too.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard, well, kratom is now legalized as well, which is one of the narcotic, it used to be back in the narcotics list, but it has now made its way out of it. So now you can buy kratom and weed legal. I heard, perhaps, what about ayahuasca? Ayahuasca may be legalized as medical stuff
I don't even
in
know
the
what
far
that is.
future. Oh, it's like I can't say the name of the drug because it's
This
going
is
to
what
be
my life's come to. I know
times 10.
weed and kratom I know, and that's basic because you know things like what ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca, yeah, that's what I heard.
I only
It's
know
a little heard.
Husqvarna.
You should try when it's legalized here.
Yes.
How do you two celebrate Christmas? As Aiek. I can't read the name.
What?
Sorry. Aiek asks hello, how do you two celebrate Christmas? Is there any weird traditions in your household?
No, my household growing up, we never celebrated Christmas. We're not Christians. However, I always ended up at a friend's house. So I was lucky enough to go to an international school. So I always had friends who were either Christian or their family celebrated it. And as a friend, they would always invite me over for dinner.
That's nice.
Or buy me gifts. And it was great because I didn't have to buy them back.
Oh, God.
No, but I don't know, like Christmas is a time of giving, so
Yes.
all my friends who did really celebrate it, like with their families, they would always give back. So it's nice. I love the idea of the holiday. I would love to celebrate it myself with my own family if I have one day.
Right. And does that mean, like, do you collect other friends from different nationalities, like, for example, like Chinese, because they have the ang pao or the red envelope? So you're like,
No,
I don't give.
I don't
just
do it
take.
on purpose.
Oh,
I
okay.
just,
Right.
But I've just been lucky enough. I do have Taiwanese friends who've had me over for Chinese New Year,
Oh, okay.
and then their dads like gave me the red envelope
Oh,
with
nice.
money in it. Yeah, it was
Oh,
really sweet. It was really
Great
nice.
strategy.
Yeah,
Need to do that more.
I just blend in. I'm a
You do.
blender.
Wait, but your origin or your background, right?
Yes.
Do you guys have an Indian holiday? How do you call it? New Year's, Indian New Year's. Is there any?
I think the closest thing would be like Diwali might be.
Diwali,
It's
okay.
not necessarily New Year, but it's like Festival of Lights. India's full of festivals though.
Right.
We have a lot of festivals, but not necessarily like an Indian New Year, no.
Right.
Yeah, New Year is just New Year for India.
Yeah. I saw. What is the tradition where you guys like throw a lot of color?
Colors,
Is that
that's called Holi.
holy.
Yes.
I wanted to go to that one because it looks
We
so
have a lot.
fun.
We have one where we just fly kites all day.
Oh wow.
You just see like hundreds of thousands of kites in the air.
Oh my gosh,
It's
that's
really,
so cool.
yeah. There's a lot of festivals in India. It's a cool place to be. Is your area coming back to life, Natalie?
Oh, my area? Yeah. Around, I would say, in the central Bangkok, like anywhere from Siam all the way to On Nut, people are just shopping as per normal, eating as per normal, driving as per normal. Now there's tons of traffic starting from 4 p.m. So, life is back when
Yeah.
the traffic is here.
Dimitri Katsov says, do either of you have any hidden talents not many people are aware of? If so, what would they be?
I can do splits on a chair, but I can't really show you right now.
I could do splits too when I was younger.
Oh, you really?
Yeah, well, I was really into sports, and my dad forced me into music. So,
How did the splits come about? Sports and music.
I used to do taekwondo, so I used to be extremely flexible. I can still put my foot behind my head.
Now?
Yes.
Dude, you have to do it now.
I could even do both if I really wanted. Yeah.
Can you do it now?
I can't do it now. It will be awkward in front of the camera live. But I will do it after as a special. I can make myself into a pretzel, I guess.
Oh, that's scary. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
But
All
yeah,
right.
do you play music and musical instruments?
I do the piano, but I was only at level 7, so I'm very basic.
Level 7 is extremely high.
Not as guru-ish. Yeah, not.
What are you talking about? Level 7 is like
It was almost.
you can teach.
I could, but like
So you're an extremely good piano player.
Yeah, but I
high
only
level.
did the, how do you call it? Like I only did the how do you call it, the practical one, but you also have to pass the test of the
music
theory. And that one I didn't want to take, so I never went further. I could never go further because I refused to do
level 7 in a piano, and you're saying that I can play basic piano. Just leave.
All right, bye.
Yeah, because I played piano too, but I never reached level 7.
Oh, really?
If I reached level 7, I'd just be bragging about it. But it's not really a talent that you can show off about, because you can talk about it, but unless you really do it, it doesn't really, have any.
Yeah.
What's the word?
I could be lying right
Yeah,
now.
exactly. That's my point. It's not like there's a piano lying around that you can be like, oh, look at my skills. You
Yeah.
have to wait for that one day of the year where you end up in some fancy place and there's a white piano and you're like, this is my moment. And then you go play it.
Yes.
And then the god comes, excuse me, sir, but you can't touch that piano.
Is that your impersonation of a guard?
Yeah,
Okay.
a Thai Australian guard.
West TX Greg says, not that kind of talent. He means armpit farts or something tasteless and funny.
Oh.
Not your impressive pretzels. That is super serious, okay? Something funny.
LTV says, does the Thai language have many dialects? Is it difficult to understand even for a native Thai speaker? Thank you for that, LTV. Yes, I guess the main one would be the southern accent, then Pasakang, which is like people from Bangkok, like from the mid areas, and then there's a northern accent. I don't understand a word of the north at all. I understand some words of the south, but they're very different.
I only understand a couple of words from Isan, but yeah, that's correct. We have a lot of dialects. There's probably 5 that I know of, but the only one I'm really fluent in is probably just the Pasaklang, which is the Bangkokian, the most spoken language, the neutral accent.
I see. Natty's Naughties has joined us, and he says, Natty, if you were an elf, would you be naughty or nice?
I would always be nice.
Okay, let's leave that there. Metal stamping. Does Jay have a girlfriend? Why is everyone always interested in this? Metal stamping, thanks for the question. Yes, I do.
Aww.
Moving on. I always feel strange when I answer personal questions. Although this is Thaiger Unfiltered, so yes,
Yes.
you do have the right to ask us any question, and we have the right to say no
Yes.
if we don't want to answer.
So, Aik, the same guy again, sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Well, try to make my username say I ache. Oh, okay, he just literally told me how to pronounce that. I ache. I got it. Next time.
Where can we find Natty's comedy material? Are you online?
I have had clips and then I remove them purposely because, as time changes, my comedic humor also changes. I also find like some of my old material kind of hack. So I remove all of that. And if I do a set, I'll let you guys know so you can keep up to date with all my stuffies.
All right.
But none, yeah.
Guys, sorry, Natty.
Yeah,
We
why
have-
you kick me?
Sorry, I apologize. We have almost 160 people watching us.
Oh, hello.
Which means that I have now got time to talk to everyone about something very special that's coming up. Now, as you can see today, we've not only have we changed the background, but we have the famous tiger painting behind us. And people have always been asking that, can we buy that painting? And guess what, viewers? We have listened. In my hand, I have a miniature version of the famous tiger painting. which can actually be bought. Touch it, Natalie. Does it feel nice?
It feels nice. It feels like painting.
You see, you can scratch it as well. It's very nice. It's very beautiful. And you can buy this painting very soon, in about 2 weeks.
Wow.
In
Okay,
about
quite
2 to
soon.
3 weeks, we're going to start our e-commerce store where you'll be able to purchase a lot of things. And these will be limited edition. I believe there are only 100 pieces available. They will also be signed by Sir Tim Newton, Dame Natty Warisa, and mine somewhere on the side, unseen. So yes, the Thaiger painting is finally going to be able to be bought, and we hope that if you do have some time, some extra cash left over, and if you would like to purchase the painting and support the channel, then please feel free. This is the first time we've spoken about it, so this is exclusive to the people who are watching right now. So yeah, stay tuned for more
I'm
Thaiger
excited.
painting. And this has been in my lap the whole time.
Yes, and now it's back onto your lap.
Yes. You'd like to think we have amazing production here and that someone would come and help me out, but no.
No, we're efficient, that's why.
Yeah, of course. Here's a question, Natalie. What is your main form of transport in Bangkok? Motorcycle, car, taxis, BTS?
I would say on foot. I know it's not listed there, but the second one would be Grab, Win motorcycle. So motorcycles would be my second. They're very convenient, and I love to exercise, so I like walking. What about yourself?
I walk to work and walk back to work. I'm lucky enough to live close enough, like a kilometer away. And other than that, I love taking the metro. I live near the metro and the BTS. So the trains and walking. That's pretty much it.
And how are the BTS situation right now? Like, is it full? Is it kind of sparse?
Well, it depends on the time. In rush hour, you can't even tell that anything's different.
Oh, really? Okay, so everything's back.
Everyone's using the MRT and the BTS just like normal. Yeah.
That's weird because every time I get on an MRT and then I sit next to someone, they just get up and like move a seat or two down because they're
looking
scared.
and they're like, she's a party girl. She's a party girl, I can tell.
Right.
Ian Anywhere says, what is with the popularity with nasal inhalers for Thai people? Mostly females, I've noticed.
Oh, nasal
Hello.
inhalers.
We have a special guest.
And he's hiding.
A quick sneak peek from Sir Tim Newton,
I wish you could see this.
Yes.
Quite interesting.
Anyway, what is with the...
Oh, mommy! Gosh, that scared me.
Sir Tim Newton sending us Christmas gifts. Thank you.
Wow. So what are we
mummy?
talking?
What did you just scream?
I don't know. It's my natural sound.
Did you say mummy?
Yeah.
Oh, that was kind of sweet, though. Okay. Please continue. Nasal inhalers for women.
Nasal inhalers for women. Actually, if anything, I believe Thai males use it more than women. And we typically, we typically use it when we're about to faint. So yeah, actually, maybe women have it more than men now.
I've seen women use the inhaler, that small green box that they open and they go, oh, it helps me breathe, apparently. But yes, they have given the reason that they're feeling sick and they feel like faintish, so let me have this herbal smell that will wake me up. I don't really understand it. I think it's just all in the head.
No. I thought so too, because the first time I used it was when I was in my 20s, and that was the first time, and I was like, wow, if you're about to like fall asleep in class and you sniff one of those, you're wide awake. But there's a lot of Thai medicinal things that I'm very unaware of, like there's Tiffy, the green neon pills. I've never had those before because they look very neon, like it looks like this, but a lot smaller. And then one of my Vietnamese friends gave it to me when I was sick, and I was cured within an hour. I was like, what? And this is Thai. I never knew about it.
Wow.
Anyways, yeah.
Very nice.
So lots of Thai herbs and medicine is good.
Yes. Hi, Natty.
Hi.
Jay looks like he got some spiked eggnogs. Maybe I did.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Mike.
Mr. Triple Jack 82 says, call security on Tim. Too late now. I think he's gone.
Yeah. West Texas Greg says, where did the tiger painting behind y'all come from? This painting was actually built by Sir Tim Newton himself. He went, I believe, to some school, and it was a student who had painted this.
Wow, so
and
talented.
He stole it. No.
Oh.
He loved the painting so much, and he felt that it represented the tiger. So he bought the painting of the young lady, supporting young local artist himself. So this painting has been here since day one, so it's become a symbol, basically. So, yeah.
Mr. Triple Jack 82, I keep reading your comments, but I'm thinking of number between 1 and 10. Guess it and I'll buy you a drink. 1 to 10.
What?
Just pick a number between 1 and 10 for no reason.
Okay. 8.
Good job. That's it.
Oh, okay, cool. Hello, Jay, please try to pronounce my name. Oh, no.
What's the name?
Oh, I think it's I don't know, like Malayalam or Indian name. In English, it would be Pure Vanyam Monk Batar.
Good job.
No, that's the English abysmal pronunciation. I apologize in
Right.
advance for that.
Somebody with the name of a ketchup says something. Let me try to read this.
Yes.
Heinz Vanderbroel says, Hoi Netty, heb jets gehor over test and go 5 Irvine Bangkok heben Julie info plants. Ich bin normal is my answer.
Who?
I don't know.
Did you just speak German?
I think so.
Okay. All right. Will Bangkok ever adopt a single public transit pass for the MRT and BTS? It should. That's what I can tell you. However, since are they owned by different companies, BTS and MRT?
Yes, they are different companies, which is kind of strange. I find why doesn't the government just kind of consolidate all the transportations together? Because BTS is one company, MRT is one company, BRT is one company, SRT is, it's just all different. That's why you have the coins in some of them you have to have tickets, yeah.
All right. Here we go. And a very important question from Ian. He goes, please give the English translation for Noi Dai. No Thai person has been 100% sure how to translate.
Yeah, the thing with a lot of Thai words are that they are untranslatable in a different language, for reals. For the
Yes.
word Kring Dai, Noi Dai, Ngon, Nga, there are tons of words that are regarding feelings. So a lot of Thai people, we lead by emotions. So sometimes I break down at the office now, we lead by emotions, Jay.
But no, how would you explain Noi Choi in one sentence?
Noi Dai is that you feel bad that somebody is not taking care of your emotions when you believe that that person should know what you want.
Let's just leave that there.
Yeah.
Moving on. What?
No, seriously.
Jay's got a question. He says, there's rumors of scraping the test and go. Have you heard about that? Yes, we have heard about that. In fact, the public health minister will recommend the suspension of the test and go entry program. However, this has not yet been confirmed. As always, you can find the latest information on that on thetiger.com. Mm-hmm. Can I buy those glasses for 10,000 baht? Ooh, I don't know, Peppa. I don't know. These
They're
are
pretty
exclusive. However, you can buy these tiger paintings, which are a lot more exclusive and limited, I'm telling you now.
Yes. Thailand Paul says, how many beers can you drink on a night out? Ding.
I'm not much of a beer drinker, to be honest, but I don't mind a couple of glasses of Guinness. Yeah, maybe
okay.
2 or 3, I'm good.
Right. 1 for me, 1 beer, 10 champagnes.
Of course.
Mangitula says, is that a little heart? Which one's a heart? What's he talking about? Is
I
it
don't know.
this one? Yes, heart.
Tony Devos says, Jay, I'm late, so you may have addressed this already, but did you stop saying hello? Please don't stop that. No,
yeah.
Tony, I did not. However, I didn't say it in today's episode.
Yeah, you forgot about it?
No, I don't. Sometimes I don't realize whether I've said it or not. I think it just comes naturally. And when I first did it, I was just so nervous that I let out a big hello to let out my nervousness. That's how it actually happened.
Right.
And then it just became a thing. So, Tony, just for you, hello! And I hope you have a great Monday.
Wait, I want to do this one. Rudolph Sheepers asks, how about Natty play us a Christmas carol while Jay does his splits? I think that's a fantastic idea. Maybe we can do that for the members only.
What?
Where I
Jay's
sing Christmas
splits.
carols and then you can do your...
Okay, fine. That is the members' video for our Christmas special. Who asked that question?
Oh shoot, he's gone now.
If you become a member, good sir, you can send a message on one of our members only videos, and you can tag me in it. You can just say, Jay, I've subscribed. I want my splits video with Carol singing, and we will make it happen.
I'm scared.
Hershinger says, there's a kid throwing a tantrum for those glasses, Jay. Hershinger, how do you think I got these glasses in the first place? I stole them off some kid who was complaining on the streets.
Right.
But I'm really tall, so I quickly took it and ran away.
Oh. Soy TV Thailand says, questions, plans and goals for 2022 kisses from London. Oh, there's a pause there and I didn't pause. Question, plans and goals for 2022. Kisses from London. Well, kisses back to you. My plans and goals for 2022, do my job better. How about that?
Okay, all right.
That was a sad reply.
Cool. Gijo George says, hi Jay, sorry to dampen your spirits. What happens if Andrea tests COVID positive? Not able to perform, the show will Tim still have to pay your bet? Gijo George, we don't question such things. Andrea, he's here. He's listened to my prayers, and he will. Not even COVID can stop Andrea Bocelli. Hopefully not, especially if they stop the test and go scheme. I don't know.
Right.
But as of right now, Andrea is coming, and I have won my bet.
Right. Ian Anywhere says, Jay, your intro was RoboCop style this morning.
Yes. Because it's unfiltered, shall we tell them why?
Yes.
Because it's unfiltered. Now, every day we're trying to, decide how can we make the program better, how can we engage with our audiences more, and as we pay attention to the analytics of the videos, we can often tell that for people who don't know us, that I'm Jay, this is Natty, I say hello and stuff like that. A lot of the viewers who are watching for the first time, they actually switch off within the first 30 seconds. So we were trying something new that as soon as we start the video, we let the people know what we're going to be talking about today, and then leave the hellos and the coffee culture and everything for a bit later on for our viewers who
are loyal and want to stick through.
And know us already. Yes. So the hello will definitely never go anywhere. Coffee culture is going to stay. We're going to be the same people, but we're just trying to improve our interaction with the viewers, for the new viewers, so that more people can come and enjoy what you already enjoy.
Yeah. Thank you for the question.
Yes. When is Jay going to dress up as Santa? Says Kicks TV.
Oh, you're not Santa right now?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were Santa right now.
Well, we do actually have a Santa suit, but it's not big enough. Actually, Natty was wearing that Santa suit in the morning, and if Natty can fit into it, then it will definitely not fit me. Yes.
Okay.
Who is the boss out of you two? Oh, definitely Natalie. Definitely. She might look small, but she's feisty.
Meow.
I wouldn't dare mess with Natty.
What is your favorite dish in Thai food? Says I ache.
Panang Kai.
Ooh, panang kai.
Yes.
That's a good one.
That's my go-to most favorite. Which is, I don't really know how to explain it in English, but it's, I believe it's made with peanuts, the curry, with a little spice and chicken.
And coconut cream would be good.
Coconut milk and other amazing Thai herbs.
Yes. Right.
I don't know what it is. I don't question it. I just eat it. All right, let's take the last couple of questions before we're out of here. Puerto Rican Jew, how much do you guys get paid? Thank you, Puerto Rican Jew. I can tell you whatever it is, we definitely would love more, wouldn't we?
Yes.
So Puerto Rican Jew, you can subscribe to the channel and support us.
Help me.
Yeah. If we get more subscriptions, therefore, if we feel like our company feels like we're valued, then and we can add value to the company, then we get paid more. And don't you want to give us that for Christmas?
Yes.
For New Year's? So Puerto Rican Jew, I hope you're a member. If not, please become a member and share the video.
And he'll do splits.
Oh, God.
Kicks TV says, have you ever been to Nana Plaza since it's reopened? I didn't even know it was closed. It's now open?
What?
Oh, Nana Plaza. Do you know where that is?
In Nana?
Yeah. It's a...
No, I've never been. It's not a place I go often to. Is
Right.
it like a shopping mall?
It's a...
Oh, okay.
That kind of shopping?
I'm
yeah.
not even. Oh, I see.
Spankies.
I see.
Yeah.
Natalie.
Maybe we should
You
go
know
as a
who-
company outing.
She's a Bangkok
Yeah.
girl. I've recently moved to Bangkok. I've only been here 2 months.
Yes.
I'm still learning.
Yeah. But even though I am a Bangkokian, I haven't been to Nana Plaza anytime soon. I think I've only been there once because a foreigner took me there. Too much information. Let's
Sure.
move on. Okay, let's think. That's weird.
Okay. What is your favorite dish?
Oh, my favorite dish is yum tua plu, which is I don't know how to call it, but they're these very strange looking vegetables, and then you have coconut cream on it, and it's sour and sweet. I like my sweet and sour stuff.
Wow. Okay. All right. One last question
Okay.
before we leave.
Is Tim Newton the owner of Thaiger? Paul A. asks. He is the CEO of Thaiger and a very hands-on presenter, hands-on CEO.
Tim Newton.
Yes.
And yes, also one of the majority shareholders of the company. Mm-hmm. And is the last question. Hello.
Oh my gosh, there's more people
Another
coming.
surprise from Sir Tim Newton as he heard his name.
Hands-on CEO, he confirms.
Yes. Does Tim Newton give you guys a Christmas bonus? And by bonus, I mean a tennis ball. Yes.
Each. I got one
No,
already.
not each.
just
We only
now.
got one tennis ball amongst both of us. So, yeah, we'll have to fight it out for the tennis ball. That's
Yes.
what we got for Christmas. It's worrying for the Test and Go update. Someone also kept on asking about the Test and Go scheme being scrapped. Yes, those are currently rumors. Nothing has been confirmed yet. The health minister is going to propose that because he's worried that the Omicron is going to get out of control. And once we get more information on that, we will update you on the thaiger.com. As for now, I'm going to refrain from commenting on that as I don't have enough information to give you a factual, responsible answer.
All right.
All right. Shall we? Have you ever met Tim Newton? Have you ever met Tim
I
Newton?
don't know. That guy sounds familiar. Who is that?
Tim Newton. He's the owner of Thaiger. Some say he's a messiah. Some say he's touched by God himself.
I think I met him a couple times. Yeah, maybe. Sounds familiar.
He does. I saw him once walking, and I called out, but he was just so busy as a flock of people just
Right. As he was
chanting
parting
his
people
name.
away.
Yeah, just chanting. He was just shrouded by all these people who just kept. He was like, "Oh no, no photographs, please, no photographs." He didn't have time for us. All right, that's it. Shall we end it there, Natalie?
Yes, we shall.
Any Christmas message for this? This is our first and last unfiltered for this week. So, any message for new Christmas for the people, for the viewers?
Well, I wish you a very happy Christmas. Do spend time with your friends and family. But if you're not with your friends and family, you know, the internet is very close to your hand. So you can always Zoom and text them and let them know and feel loved by you. It's the best present ever.
And we also have a Christmas special coming out. Tomorrow we have Natty's Vox Pop, where she went out on the streets and asked the people of Bangkok what they think about Christmas. We will also have a video coming at the end of the week. Something relating Christmas that will drop on 25th on Saturday, which is Christmas Day itself. So stay tuned for that. As for now, we will say thank you for watching. And that's it. Yes. Thank you, Natty.
Thank you, Jay. What's your name? Okay.
Wow. Our endings have gotten more and more awkward.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. See you guys.